Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Dave, and we're back with our next reading of the Old Testament. If you've been following along, you know that we're in the book of Judges. We'll be reading out of my King James Version today. I don't remember which one this one is, but it's large print, of course, because I like large print. But anyways, this is the King James Thin Line Bible by Thomas Nelson. All right, so chapter 7 is our topic today, and we have a total of 25 verses today, so not a very long read today for those of you who can't seem to stay with me very long on these videos. you know I'm right. Anyways, Gideon's army is too large is the first part we're going to talk about. Then God selects an army. A man tells the dream, trumpets, pitchers, and lamps, and Ephraim joins battle. All right, remember, if you don't have a Bible, you can go to Bible.com. You can read for free. You can download a whole bunch of different apps. I have been using the YouVersion app for years. It's free as well. So, but just make sure that you have a Bible. I know it's the most sold book in the world, and I know that I have quite a few of them at home. So make sure that you have a Bible and get into it. All right, we have to get into it. So, all right, let's get this reading going. Then Jerubbaal, who is Gideon, and all the people that were with him, rose up early and pitched beside the well of Harod, so that the host of Midianites were on the north side of them by the hill of Moreh in the valley. And the Lord said unto Gideon, the people that are with thee are too many for me to give the Midianites into their hands, lest Israel vaunt themselves against me, saying, my own hand hath saved me. Now therefore go to, proclaim in the ears of the people, saying, whosoever is fearful and afraid, let him return and depart early from Mount Gilead. And there returned of the people 22,000, and there remained 10,000. And the Lord said unto Gideon, the people are yet too many. Bring them down into the water, and I will try them for thee there. And it shall be that of whom I say to thee, this shall go with thee, the same shall go with thee. And whomsoever I say unto thee, this shall not go with thee, the same shall not go. So he brought the people down into the water, and the Lord said unto Gideon, every one that lappeth of the water with his tongue, as a dog lappeth, him shalt thou go set by himself. Likewise, every one that boweth down upon his knees to drink. And the number of them that lapped, putting their hand to their mouth, were 300 men. But all the rest of the people bowed down upon their knees to drink the water. And the Lord said unto Gideon, by the 300 men that lapped will I save you, and deliver the Midianites unto thy hand. And let thine other people go every man unto his place. So the people took their victuals in their hand and their trumpets, and he sent all the rest of Israel every man unto his tent, and retained those 300 men. And the host of Midian was beneath him in the valley. And it came to pass the same night that the Lord said unto him, arise and get thee down unto the host, for I have delivered it into thine hand. But if thou fear to go down, go thou with Phurah thy servant down to the host. And thou shalt hear what they say. And afterward shall thine hands be strengthened to go down into the host. Then he went down with Phurah his servant unto the outside of the armed men that were in the host. And the Midianites and Amalekites and the children of the east lay along the valley like grasshoppers for multitude, and their camels were without number, as the sand by the seaside for multitude. And when Gideon was come, behold, there was a man that told a dream unto his fellow, and said, behold, I dreamed a dream, and lo, a cake of barley bread tumbled into the host of Midian, and came into a tent, and it smote it that it fell, and overturned it, and the tent lay along. And his fellow answered and said, there is nothing else save the sword of Gideon, the son of Joash, a man of Israel, for into his hands hath God delivered Midian and all the host. And it was so, when Gideon heard the telling of the dream and the interpretation thereof, that he worshipped and returned into the host of Israel, and said, arise, for the Lord hath delivered into your hand the host of Midian. And he divided the 300 men into 3 companies, and put a trumpet in every man's hand. with empty pitchers and lamps within the pitchers. And he said unto them, Look on me, and do likewise. And behold, when I come outside the camp, it shall be that as I do, so shall ye do. When I blow the trumpet, I and all that are with me, then blow ye the trumpet, also on every side of the camp, and say, The sword of the Lord and of Gideon. So Gideon and the 100 men that were with him came into the outside of the camp in the beginning of the middle watch. And they had but newly set the watch. And they blew the trumpets and brake the pitchers that were in their hands. And the 3 companies blew the trumpets and brake their pitchers, and held the lamps in their left hands, and the trumpets in their right hands to blow withal, and cried, The sword of the Lord and of Gideon. And they stood every man in his place around the camp, and all the host ran and cried and fled. And the 300 blew the trumpets, and the Lord set every man's sword against his fellow, even throughout the host. And the host fled to Bethshittah and Zeraroth, and to the border of Abel Meholah, unto Tabbath. And the men of Israel gathered themselves together out of Naphtali, and out of Asher, and out of Manasseh, and pursued after the Midianites. And Gideon sent messengers throughout all Mount Ephraim, saying, Come down against the Midianites, and take before them the waters unto Beth-barah and Jordan. Then all the men of Ephraim gathered themselves together, and took the waters unto Beth-barah and Jordan. And they took 2 princes of the Midianites, Oreb and Zeb. And they slew Oreb upon the rock Oreb, and Zeb they slew at the winepress of Zeb. And pursued Midian, and brought the heads of Oreb and Zeb to Gideon on the other side of the Jordan. All right. Interesting chapter. Hope you all enjoyed that. The next chapter, chapter 8, we'll begin with Gideon and Ephraim's dispute. So thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope that you have a blessed, what is today? Tuesday. All right. Thank you for all of your comments. Thank you for all of your support. If you know someone who might benefit from this video, please share it, because you never know, it might be the only time that someone hears the word of God. And I pray that I'm able to bless them in some way, shape, or form. All right. Thank you so much. From Colorado, God bless.